It is the beginning of a new era for the WWE as they head to Netflix for the premiere of Monday Night RAW here in 2025. Hello all, and welcome to Alyx's World, a safe space for wrestling fans like you. I'm your host, Alyx, just Alyx, and this is your WWE Monday Night RAW. Breakdown, analysis, review, one of those. Still don't know what to call these, but we're here to talk about what we saw on Monday Night RAW. And I gotta say, this felt big. Had a big atmosphere, loved the production value of it. In terms of a debut episode, it was good. It was good. Here's my thing. I understand what they were going for. They treated this episode like a pay-per-view, or a PLE, if you will. And so, it was more focused on the in-ring action. There wasn't much development in terms of storylines and characters. There were setups for things to come, but no true storyline advancement. No cliffhanger. Just matches. And while that's good, I kind of feel it would have been nice if they had some kind of storyline progression. Some investment in the characters, development in the characters. It was just wrestling for the sake of doing matches because, again, it's all about the in-ring action. They're treating this like a PLE. And again, there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not against that. But, man, I was kind of hoping for their first episode on Netflix when they have millions upon millions of viewers, potentially, that will be watching them, that could have watched them. You want a hook. You want something to make them go, oh, I gotta watch next week. And we didn't get that. We didn't get that. It was just basically a PLE. Now, I think in terms of being a show for first-time viewers, there were things there to capture their attention. I thought it was interesting that the first thing they opened up with, first off, love the introduction. Love that big, I don't even know what you call it. It's like a big cover, big square prism around the ring, and it showed the opening video package, the co-opening, and then it falls down and Triple H is inside the ring. Welcome to Monday Night Raw. That was great. Love that. But they opened with The Rock. The People's Champ, the final boss. And interestingly enough, Cody Rhodes was there. And it looks like, it feels like, Rock has buried the hatchet with Cody Rhodes. Okay, I was thinking, because he said, the first person I'm coming back to see is Cody Rhodes. So, I was thinking this was going to be the start of that. But based off of what they did tonight, even involving Cody Rhodes and Kevin Owens, I'm thinking, so we're not doing Cody and The Rock. Alright, well then, I guess that means we are going to get Rock and Roman. And then after Roman conquered the fake tribal chief, Solo Sikoa, and became the owner of the Ulafala, The Rock is inside the ring and endorses him, presents him with the Ulafala. And I was thinking to myself, is this where The Rock turns on him? Is The Rock going to summon the Howls, the hyenas, the wolves? Is he going to summon the beast to come take out Roman? He didn't. He just endorsed him. He donned the Ulafala and then walked out with him. But they're going to have a acknowledgement ceremony on the 27th at the end of January, which is in, 3 weeks? Okay. Well, there you go. I guess that's when we'll do the turn there. But I was very shocked that we didn't get a turn here. I guess they wanted The Rock to be a babyface on the first night, because that's what he was. He was a straight babyface to Cody and Roman. Interesting call. Not against that. But it looks like, and I mean this, it's looking like, yeah, they're going with Rock and Roman. Because they're clearly not doing Rock and Cody. They're doing Rock and Roman. Which, listen, get it out the way now. Y'all saw that gray on Rock's face? That man, he ain't getting younger. That gray is getting noticeable. Do it now while you can, man. It was good to see old John Cena back inside the ring, and as a former and proud John Cena hater who has mellowed out and started to like him, I can't believe I'm saying this, but John Cena winning the Royal Rumble might be the best thing they could do. This man hasn't won a match in what? He said 2,000 days, right? What is that, 6 years? Oh my God, he hasn't won a match in a singles match. He hasn't won a singles match in 6 years. Over 2,000, close to 3,000 days. It's perfect. Oh my God, it's the perfect story. Do John Cena have him win the Rumble, and he can fight? Man, look, you can have him fight Cody Rhodes if you want to. Best believe I'm rooting for Cena to beat Cody. I think they'll have him fight Gunther. He will lose to Gunther, but he should definitely wrestle for the World Championship. And honestly, if it was up to me, you will never ever hear me say this again. Y'all better clip this. Clip this, put it up as a short. You ready? I think John Cena should win the World Championship at WrestleMania and beat the streak. Set the record. Overtake Ric Flair's record. 16th championship record, although it's 21 championships. Doesn't matter. Officially at 16, John Cena should beat that. 17-time world champion. Let's do it. Let's do it. Screw it. I don't care. I think he's earned it at this point. I'm all for it. Give him something. He's not going to hold the belt for long anyways. He can win it and drop it right back to Gunther. Right? Or better yet, he can beat Cody. I would love that. He could turn... Nah, y'all don't want to hear that. Y'all not ready for that discussion. I'm just saying, if y'all wanted to do it, you could have John Cena turn on Cody. Something to think about. Why not? It's his last year. It's not going to happen. But why not have that discussion? Why not have the discussion of turning Cena heel on Cody? Or turning Cody heel on Cena. Because if you go there, if we do Cody and Cena, one of them is going to be the de facto heel. Even if they're both baby faces, one of them is going to be the heel. You cannot have two baby faces in that particular feud. One of them is going to get booed. And I guarantee you, even if you turn him heel, Cody's getting booed in that feud. I guarantee you. So, if they have Cena win the Rumble, he's fighting Gunther. And I would love to see him win. Rhea Ripley exercises her demons finally and defeats Liv Morgan, becoming your new Women's World Champion. And here's the thing. I'm thinking that she holds the belt to WrestleMania and probably ends up fighting Charlotte again. Because I thought about it for a minute. I thought, okay, if Charlotte comes back, she's definitely winning the Rumble. Sorry. You know how this works. And I thought to myself, so Charlotte goes after Tiffany Stratton? No, that doesn't make any sense. I think Tiffany's going to hold that to WrestleMania. I think she's going to do a feud with Nia Jax. That leaves Rhea without an opponent. So I'm thinking, yeah, her and Charlotte again. Not exciting, but who else are you going to do? I'm serious. Like, take a step back for a minute. Take a step back. Be objective here. Who do you know, sitting here right now, that can believably beat Rhea Ripley other than Charlotte Flair? Don't worry, I'll wait. Someone said Bianca Belair. Bianca's currently embroiled in a feud with Jade Cargill. I think Jade is either fighting Bianca or Naomi. And whoever attacked Jade, Bianca, if she didn't attack Jade, she's going to be in a feud with Naomi. And if she did attack Jade, that's who she's fighting for WrestleMania. Someone said Becky. I think Becky's going to be involved with Punk and Seth. I have a feeling that the wives of Punk and Seth will have their own feud. Yes. I'm calling it now. I think AJ Lee's coming in. I do believe AJ Lee's coming in. I just got that feeling. I don't know where I'm getting it from. I've heard rumors. I have a feeling that we're going to see AJ. So, there's nobody for Rhea. And Charlotte needs an opponent. They're going to do Charlotte and Rhea again. And honestly, part 2? Why not? I'm up for part 2. No, wait, part 3. Because they had a match at WrestleMania 36, right? WrestleMania 36, WrestleMania 39. One more. Screw it. Someone said Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss versus Rhea Ripley. You sure about that? I don't know about it. But Rhea Ripley wins the championship match, and she is endorsed by the American Badass. Jey Uso was accompanied to the ring by Travis Scott, who got a massive pop when his music hit. And then he stood there for 5 seconds looking confused. Like, what am I supposed to do here? I think he either came out too soon or he got the wrong cue. It was hilarious. But that was a nice surprise to see. The Rock announced that he will be live tomorrow at New Year's Evil. And yes, there will be a live review of NXT New Year's Evil. I had decided I will be doing live reviews here and there for NXT, just to kind of get back into it. One of my favorite moments of the entire night, I don't care what anybody says, Hulk Hogan, brother, walked out in broad daylight. Do I want to get political here? This isn't Raw Cognizance. Screw it, for this segment it's appropriate. Hulk Hogan walked out and Blue Country, Blue State, California, knowing his MAGA behind was going to get hated, and they booed his ass. Oh, they booed him out of the building. What did they think was going to happen? Whoever made that call, you already knew he was going to get booed. If this was Texas, oh, they would have loved them some Hulk Hogan. I don't know why they did that, but you knew he was going to get booed. The moment they announced him in California, I said, oh, this is going to be good. And then he came out and they let him have it, and I howled. I cackled. It was amazing. Oh, it was good. He was trying to hot them up. Brother, let me tell you something, brother. Boo. Well, let me tell you, boo. Of all places to bring Hulkster, you brought him in Blue State, California. Why would you do that? Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. That made the show for me. Oh, I needed to see that. That was great. CM Punk ends up beating Seth Rollins in the main event. Match was good, but I think we already know where this is going. Now that CM Punk won the first match, it's looking like, and I talked about this, I had a discussion about this when this match was announced, because initially, I predicted it would go to a no contest. I said, well, there's not going to be a winner. It's going to go to a no contest. But then I thought, well, that would only make sense if it's not the main event, because I said the main event was going to be Roman and Solo. Come to find out, no, they went with CM Punk and Seth. So I predicted that it was going to be the main event, it had to be a winner. I picked Seth Rollins to win the first match in that case. They went with CM Punk. Okay. So Punk wins the first match. It's looking like a heel turn for Seth Rollins. They're turning Seth heel permanently, probably not. I think it's just temporarily for the feud. Or not, because I thought about this for a minute too. No, he has to stay heel because he's got to fight Roman. They got to finish that. They got to wrap that storyline up. They got to wrap up the storyline between Seth and Roman. So, no. Yeah, he's going heel. And if they're bringing in Becky and AJ Lee, that means Becky's going heel. And honestly, at this point, okay. Yeah. I'll take Becky as a heel. And I think fans would boo her. I don't know if I've soured necessarily on the man. I just think a new coat of paint for Becky would be nice. And we know she's coming back. We know she's, without question, going to be involved on Monday Night Raw because she's in that video package, right? She's in the opening. So we are going to get Becky Lynch. But, man, we get Becky Lynch. I hope we get AJ. I'm hearing rumors. I feel it. I think we're going to get AJ. No one's reporting it. Sean Ross Sapp didn't report it. PW Inside didn't report it. This is coming from me. But that would be so fucking good. If they used Punk and Seth's feud to then ignite another feud between AJ Lee and Becky. Ooh. And then AJ Lee shows up at the Royal Rumble, eliminates Becky Lynch, and then they have their match at WrestleMania. And that can be AJ's swan song. I would love for AJ Lee to stay to have a championship run. I don't think that's going to happen. Then they can book a mixed tag match. Dude, you can do so much with that. Oh, you can do so much with that. I'm getting ahead of myself. But why not? See, this is what I like about my reviews now. I can go outside the box. I don't have to stay in this squared review the show, here's what happened, talk about what happened, and give my thoughts. No, like I can color within between the lines and do my thing here. Yeah, like think about that for a minute though. How awesome would it be if they got AJ Lee involved with Punk and Seth and Becky? Wouldn't that be cool? You can have some fun with that, man. Yeah, y'all. I thought overall the show was good. I think there was enough here to establish Monday Night Raw as a force, as a juggernaut on Netflix. I just wish they would have done a little bit more to hook me. Give me some development in the characters. Give me some kind of storyline advancement. But I ain't mad. So we're going to go ahead and review the show. We're going to go ahead and move things along here. We're going to break down what we watched. We're going to give you more analysis. And of course, we're going to crown a new Super Chat champion, which I think literally we might end up crowning a new Super Chat champion because $4,000, Jesus Christ. If this is the first time you're watching me, do me a solid favor. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Wow, you're at it. Help expand the brand by doing the following things. Join the membership. Click that join button and get the opportunity to request a video of your choosing, whether it's a live reaction, a hot topic, or a review, past, present, or future. Also, don't forget to give thanks. Hit that super thanks if you would like to donate. After the fact, you can also like me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, just Alyx Central. Give me a follow on Instagram, give me a follow on Spotify, give me a follow on Cameo, give me a follow on Threads, follow us on Discord, and give me a follow on TikTok. For I am the tickest of the talkest. Donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, Venmo, and yeah, Super Chats are officially on you. You can donate at any point in time during the broadcast to get your thoughts played live on the air. Email me at justAlex'sWorld@gmail.com for business inquiries, just to say hi, and get yourself a t-shirt today at Pro Wrestling Tees and Teespring. Are you a Just Alex guy? Then join the cause. Get you an I'm a Just Alex guy t-shirt. Hot off the press. Also get you an old school Deluxe Man t-shirt, get you a new school Alex's World t-shirt, and many, many more t-shirt designs coming your way. So join the cause. Expand the brand today, right here in Alex's World. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much. I would like to give a quick shout out to the sponsors of this broadcast. I'm double checking to see who it is. It is SeatGeek. SeatGeek, because I have a lot of them. SeatGeek is here to offer you a very sweet deal, ladies and gentlemen, on tickets. Now, if you are someone looking to go to the Royal Rumble, perhaps even NXT tomorrow for New Year's Eve, maybe you're looking to go to one of these Raws coming on Netflix. Maybe SmackDown. Maybe AEW. Maybe not even wrestling. What about a concert? There's tons of concerts coming in. What if I told you I can help you get a sweet deal? $20. I said a $20 off any of your ticket purchases. If you order your tickets from SeatGeek and you use the promo code JustAlex at checkout, you can get $20 off for any ticket purchase. If that's something you are interested in, then how's about we get a quick word from our sponsors before we get to stop to that shout out. Today's video is sponsored by SeatGeek. If you're a wrestling fan looking for access to great seats for any wrestling event near you, then you want to use this app. With over 28 million downloads, SeatGeek stands as the unrivaled #1 ticketing app in the market today. SeatGeek constantly delivers incredible deals on ticket prices. When you're exploring the app, keep an eye out for the special green dots that mark the best deals. What's even better is that every ticket you purchase is backed by SeatGeek's buyer guarantee, with the option to return your tickets and even swap them before the events. So here's an exclusive for you. If you click the link down below and use the promo code JustAlex, you can get $20 off your first purchase. Yes, $20 off any ticket that you purchase using the promo code JustAlex. This is a sweet deal that you could use literally right now. So don't wait. Click the link, download the app, and join the SeatGeek family today. Thank you all so much for joining me. As always, show your love to the Mod Squad, Ultra, Shawn Nice and Firestar Heart, Elias Ademi, New Japan Pro Wrestling Girl, Khalil does everything. Highway dealing in danger. The Mod Father, Teflon Don, and of course the newest mod that we just brought in, Zeno Enigma, and then of course Big MGM. These lovely people help keep this a safe space for wrestling fans like you and like us, and thank you all for continuing to make me a part of your day. Before we get to the Super Chat Championship, as always, ladies and gentlemen, be sure you like the video. The more you like the video, the more opportunities I will be given to be recommended here on YouTube. So help boost the algorithm by hitting that like button. Okay, so I announced this at the beginning of the stream. Just straight up announced it. The biggest donation that we have ever seen. The biggest donation in the history of donations came before the stream started. Big shout out, and I mean this, big shout out to my man Corp CA for the whopping $4,000 donation. $4,000. Crazy. Thank you, Beep Jr. Check this out, y'all. $4,000. $4,000. So we're gonna look here. We're gonna do the Super Chat Championship round, but the amount to beat is $4,000. Donate, support the channel. I appreciate that. But if you're trying to get this championship, ooh, I don't know. I think this might be a wrap. And 3 Diglets is currently the Super Chat champ. I don't know. I don't know if 3 Diglets is going to be able to take it. But yeah, I think we can call it. We're going to do the usual stuff. But I'm ready to call it if you guys are. So, apparently, certain Super Chats did not play, and I apologize. Either they played before, or I might have skipped on it for some reason. Okay, let me see if I can... I can't play it again. Hold on, let me try something really quickly. That play?
Michael Cole yeeting moment of the night.
Wow. Yeah, that was a thing. I saw that. I did see him yeeting. Okay, I'm trying to play the next Super Chat. Hopefully it works. 1 second. Give me a second. Return of the Mac. It is. Return of the Mac. Come on.
Random question. Is Roman Reigns a top 10 WWE star all time?
Top 10 for WWE? What y'all think? What y'all think? Let me know. Is he in your top 10? Definitely a question for all of you. Alright, well, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to keep the super chats open. We're going to see where we are at the end of the stream, but the amount to beat, reiterating here, is $4,000. I don't know if anyone's going to top it, but $4,000. All right, shout outs. Let's get the shout outs in. Thank you all so much for joining me for this lovely live stream. I believe we got Godlike. Yeah, someone donated $4,000. That was Corp CA. It was crazy. Former Super Chat champion, Debit Money, Debit Money Adams. Yeah, I think we can all agree that if Debit Money Adams was feeling it, he can probably take this. Ain't that right, Debit? Just not tonight. Just not tonight. You're chilling tonight. Debit said, nah, bro. Yeah, I got this. Yeah, I got this. I see Shadow Star. I see Sunset Jaden. I see, oh my goodness, this is a blast from the past. Spinosaurus? Spinosaurus? Well, I keep saying Spinosaurus. Is it Spinosaurus or Spinosaurus? I think it is Spinosaurus. Spinosaurus! Where have you been, man? Got the Beep Jr. We got, ooh, how do you say this name? It's oh, no. Eli Robin. I don't think I said that right. Well, Mr. Eli Robin, hopefully if I said your name wrong, please, I apologize. Josh Chisholm, Darcy Chatham, Sergio, JJ, who let the dogs out? JJ, Bulldog, Game Shock, Morris. I also see SD Kai. I see your goatness and the wise woman, Miss Lauren Biz. Miss Lauren Biz, where's your champ at? Where's your champ at? Is he here? Is he showing up? Let me see. Noel, Torin, Ace of Spades. That's another one. A regular who hasn't showed up in a while. Sean Swaby. Baby! Sean Swaby in his house. Tavion Price. Star. King Burbs. King Burbs is back. Good to have you here. 98% of the time, by the way, 98% of the time is currently your international champion. And 98% of the time will be defending the international championship at the Royal Rumble. For sure. And we'll have to see if Corp CA takes the title, if he will also be defending the belt at the Royal Rumble.
Hogan got booed out. TGE, the building, open mouth smile, tears of joy.
Franklin, I can't wait to talk about it. By the way, Franklin, did you hear about the donation that was just dropped? Crazy, bro. Sorry to say, Franklin, but I think Corp CA might have thrown a wrench in your storyline for the Super Chat Championship at WrestleMania. And I think you might need to acknowledge him as your tribal chief. $4,000, bro. That's crazy. Let's do a couple more. Names. Alfredo Leva, King Beezer, Laid Back Libra, and last one's gonna go to Joker from Persona 5. Thank you all so much for being here. I missed a lot of names. If I missed you, please don't be offended. It's not because I hate you. And Jossie Chatham, did you just become a member? You did. Thank you so much. I don't know why it says sponsor. I need to change that. But you became a member. Thank you so much, sir. I think what I want to do, if we get enough members, I want to start doing retro live streams where we come together and we watch old wrestling shows, right? And I'll schedule them probably for like a Sunday or something, or like in the evening time, and then we'll just do that. We'll make that a regular thing. But that's something I want to start doing with members, if you guys are interested in that. All right, so we're going to close out round 1. Miss Lauren Biggs is saying 3 Diglets is... Return of the Mac. It is. Return of the Mac. Come on. Return of the Mac. Oh my God. You know that I'll be back. Here I go.
I love you, Corp CA index pointing up, index pointing up.
You got to do it the right way. I love you, Corp CA. Got to put the hands together, man. There you go. Franklin acknowledged him. Yeah, that is right. I forgot. It is 3 Diglets' birthday. And I guess 3 Diglets has decided to celebrate it. Hey, you know what? He's earned it. The champ has earned his celebration. So, Mr. 3 Diglets, happy birthday to you. My man. We love you. We love you. But we're going to go ahead and move things along. We're going to get to this Raw review. And we're going to find out if by the end of the stream, if Corp CA is going to remain champion. Listen, the reason why I'm keeping that open is because the last time we thought Corp CA took it, 3 Diglets woke up and said, mine. So, we're going to find out. We're going to find out what happens by the end of the stream. Never say never. So as I was saying, Monday Night Raw was live in, I believe, LA, right? Los Angeles for the premiere of Monday Night Raw on Netflix, which I thought was a good show. I thought presentation-wise, it was great, matter of fact. I thought the presentation, the way it looked, the atmosphere, all about that. All about that. You need to be able to entertain people visually and also give them storylines and characters and great wrestling and action. So, visuals, spectacle, next level. Next level stuff. Loved that opening. Loved them showing the code opening over, I don't even know what that's called. But it's that, oh my God, it's like a prism. A prism. Whatever. They showed it on this really cool prism, and then after the opening closed, the prism fell and Triple H was inside it with the ring. And you see the ring, right? And it has all of these sponsorship logos on it. And I have to say this, with as many sponsorship logos on that ring, you would think they would have enough money to not have commercial breaks. I pay for no ads on Netflix. Why the fuck am I still getting ads? Anyways, all those sponsorships on that ring mat, but we get ads. Okay. Look, it is what it is. It is what it is. I'm not complaining too hard, but for real, Triple H says, welcome to the Monday Night Raw era on Netflix. It's a new era, and onward with the show. And immediately, after Triple H does the introduction, the lights go out, and then you hear, if you smell, the final boss walks out, the crowd loses their shit, and he's pure babyface. Straight up babyface. It's almost like the fans forgot that he's a son of a bitch. He's a babyface now. Comes out, shaking hands, kissing babies, and hugging fat girls. Shout out to Dave Bautista. And then the first thing Rock does, address Cody Rhodes, who was there. I didn't know he was there, but he was there. He acknowledged Cody Rhodes, told them, tell Mama Rose I said, no, he didn't say that. Who remembers that? Who remembers that, oh God. What movie was that from? I just had it. Oh God. Tell your mom I said, something like that. Oh man, what movie was that? Some of you know. Someone will tell me. But essentially, he told Cody, we good now. Apparently they're good. they made amends off screen, or The Rock is just playing the long game, and he's good now until he's done with Roman. Anyways, he said he's here to see Roman fight Solo. This was an interesting promo. It was interesting from the standpoint of, I was thinking, because he said that they were coming back Friday after next. Thank you. Friday after next. It was Friday. But, again, when he left WWE back in, well, last year, 2024, he said when he comes back, he's coming after Cody, right? And so I'm thinking, well, either he's going to come back before WrestleMania to finish that feud with Cody, or he's fighting Cody at WrestleMania. It's neither one of those. He's just moving on from Cody. At least for now, he's putting Cody in the back burner, and then he's going to finish the feud with Roman, do Rock and Roman at WrestleMania, then maybe come back to do him and Cody, right? Maybe we're going to do Rock and Cody for next year's WrestleMania, which means Cody's not losing that belt. It is what it is. Anyways, yeah, I thought that was interesting, that we're moving away from Rock and Cody. And the only reason you would do that is because we're going to do Rock and Roman. So let's get right to it. Roman faces Solo Sikoa, Tribal Combat. They opened the show with it. Shocker. Could have swore it was going to be the main event. Maybe it should have been, but we'll talk about that later. I'm happy seeing Punk and Seth close the show. They deserved it. But, yeah, Rock was there. He watched the match between Roman and Solo. I'm not going to talk about the match as much. The match was fine. Wasn't a blowaway classic, but it was fine. You had the usual shenanigans. You had the bloodline interfere. You had Sammy and Jimmy, no Jay. No Jay come out, which was interesting. But they basically foiled their plan. So what are you doing? Fork my plans? Are you? Come on. That reference is not that hard. Is it? Anyways, long story short, Roman beat Solo. He beat Solo. And I didn't really think it was going to be as clean as it was, although it wasn't necessarily clean. He had help. There wasn't interference. But there wasn't much drama to it. It went down as you expected, and Roman just beats him. Wow. Okay. Someone just said Jay was preparing his match against Drew. He still could have came out and helped. But I get what you mean. But Roman just beat Solo. I have to sit here and think, like, there had to have been a reason why Solo didn't get much over Roman in this entire feud. In this entire feud, Roman has dominated Solo. Roman and Cody beat Solo, and who was his tag team partner? Was that... It was, Jacob Fatu, right? Jacob Fatu at Bad Blood. Although the Bloodline won in Saudi Arabia, that's one match. So Roman beat Solo in the Bloodline at Survivor Series. And then Roman beats him here. Solo ain't got shit over Roman. Barely anything on Roman. Maybe people were thinking this was going to be it, but nah, he just beats him. So where do we go from here with Solo? Well, here's what I think happens. On Friday, and we'll be watching, we'll be here to talk about it, I have a feeling that Solo is going to be turned on by Jacob. Either Solo, Jacob, and his cohorts, of course, we're talking about. Ain't nobody realer than Gorilla, Tongaloa, and Tama Tonga. And I guess Bronson Reed, if he comes back, I don't know. He's going to be out. He posted a tweet earlier where he's going to be out for a while. It was a clean break. His ankle broke clean. And so he's going to be out for a while. But I was thinking, like, if the storyline is correct, they're all working for The Rock. And so maybe there's going to be some reluctance there where they're still working for Rock, but Solo is now, man, I don't want to turn on Roman. He's my tribal chief. He beat me, right? And so he's going to be showing regret like Jay did when Roman was the heel. We're going to see how it goes. We're going to see how things play out. But this is going to add a new layer to Solo. Because you already know Jacob's probably going to turn on him. because he's not tribal chief. He's not tribal chief anymore. He lost. Now, when he turns on him, does he turn on him while they're working for The Rock, or is this going to happen a little bit later? But you already know it's over for him. They're going to turn on him. The hyenas are going to eat Solo. But that's neither here or there. After Roman beat Solo, immediately The Rock came out. And you see The Rock get in there. He dons the Ulafala over Roman. They have a stare down. They shake hands. This entire thing screamed, this is a setup for WrestleMania. There's no way they would have done this. There is no reason to do this if it's not leading to a match at WrestleMania. Anybody that comes up here and tells you it's not leading to anything, they're full of shit. We all know they're setting up Roman and Rock for WrestleMania. Now, it wasn't set up here, per se. It wasn't like, well, it's on for WrestleMania. But clearly, this is teasing a match. This is the beginning of his match with The Rock. Probably they're going to have the ceremony on the 27th, like they said. And that's when Rock turns on Roman. That's when Rock turns on Roman. Rock is playing up his heritage a lot on social media. What does he call himself? High Chief something? The High Chief of the family. And you don't do that if it's not going to lead to something. I have a feeling that this is leading to a match between Rock and Roman. And it's going to be one of those things where Rock was the mastermind behind the new bloodline. So, I'm excited about that. That is going to be fun. Give me your thoughts. Give me your thoughts about Rock and Roman potentially having the match. I think it needs to happen. We need to go ahead and get this out the way. Otherwise, we're never going to shut up about it. I know people are so sick and tired of people asking about, well, I want Rock to have a match with Roman. Listen, he's 52. Probably getting ready to be 53. Let's get it out the way now. Let's get it out the way. So then Rock can go do other stuff. Maybe even fight Cody. So, there's that. We go on to, I believe... I love that they're just outright saying it's a Penta Essero Miedo. The website that I just looked at just outright said there's a Penta Essero Miedo Pentagon Junior teaser. They all know it's Pentagon. Cerro Miedo, which I like. They do a hype reel for the Royal Rumble going to Saudi Arabia in 2026. Whatever. Fine. No, I don't like it. I think it's stupid. But whatever. Get your money. And you already know if they're getting a Royal Rumble, they're getting a WrestleMania. Whatever. But it's Triple H, so I'm perfectly fine. Since it's Triple H. If it was Vince McMahon, I'd be like, nah, buddy. We see various Hollywood stars there. Gabriel Iglesias, Ashton Kutcher, Michael Che, Wale. I think there are other ones. Y'all will tell me. We got wrestlers there. LA Knight, Rey Mysterio, War Raiders. John Cena comes out. John Cena gets a big pop. Love the speech that he has. I call it speech because that's usually what John Cena has. It's a speech. Fine speech. John Cena then mentions what we all been talking about, which is the fact that he hasn't won a match in nearly 3,000 days. John Cena has not won a singles match in nearly 3,000 days. Which is crazy. The last singles match he won was in 2018 against Kane. Singles match. Yeah. That's the last singles match he won. Every other match after that, singles, he's lost. He's won tag matches. He's won 6-man tag matches. But he hasn't won a singles match at all. And he even said that he's never going to beat the streak. He's never going to win the world title and beat the record. And that's when people said, well, maybe you can still do it. There's the Royal Rumble coming up. And John's like, I'm never going to win the Royal Rumble. And the crowd lost their minds. Look, I've said it before. It's clear that since they have John Cena for this final year, it's going to be very important, but also very, how do I put this? They're going to have to be very careful with how he's booked. Because, look, John Cena, great talent. And where he is currently, it's hard to hate him. But they do run the risk of them overdoing it because it's still John Cena. You know, John Cena here and there in spurts, not a big problem. John Cena weekly? I like the guy, but people might get sick of him really quickly. So they're going to have to be careful with how he's booked. And if they book him properly and they keep this babyface sympathy aura around him where he can't win matches, I think they can get something out of this. You know, I would love to see John Cena win the Rumble, go to WrestleMania, clearly lose. He's not going to win the world title. I would love for John Cena to be world champion after WrestleMania. But he's not going to be Gunther or Cody Rhodes. But John Cena wins the Rumble. He goes to WrestleMania, loses. And then there's this idea of, oh, is John Cena, is he still the greatest of all time? Does he have it anymore? And so now it's no longer about winning titles. Now it's about maintaining your dignity, about your integrity. And they could tell a story with that. Now, see, that's a story I would be interested in, right? I think that's more important than a championship. Now, let's get something straight. John Cena should totally break the record. During this run, break the record. Break Ric Flair's record. His non-record, which is only 21, but they're officially calling it 16. But break his record. 17-time world champion. It shouldn't happen at WrestleMania. I want it to happen at WrestleMania. Whether it's against Cody or Gunther. But if they want to give him the title at like SummerSlam, I'm good with that. And what you can do is you get him so desperate to want to win this title, you see his decline slowly but surely. You tell that story where he becomes a little bit more desperate, and a little bit more desperate. And then he gets, maybe he starts being tempted to cheat. And he finds that maybe he can find more success in cheating because he's losing too much. And maybe you do something where he fights Cody at SummerSlam. And then John Cena, because he's desperate, cheats to beat Cody Rhodes. And then you have John Cena finally turn heel. And then the first half of this year, he's a babyface, but the last half before he retires, he's a heel. Man. And then you have Cody chase John Cena. And then he changes his character all the way up. Like he goes away from the jorts, he goes into wrestling gear, and he's a coward, you know. But he's noticeably, you know that he's not as good as he used to be. He's getting older. And so it would make more sense if he's losing this much to want to cheat. And you can go that route. Why not? If you wanted to, we can do that. With John Cena, listen, you can tell that story. Where John Cena is right now, you can do that story. And that would be compelling. I would love to see that John Cena. And then he can learn from his ways and go back to being old school John Cena before he retires. Why not? Imagine how compelling that would be. Oh, that would shut... Man, all these years we've been waiting a John Cena heel turn. This is when you do it. This is the perfect time to do it. Why not? Why not go there? Rock went heel. I'm pretty sure Cody's gonna go heel. Why not John Cena? Why not? Something to think about. But yeah, as of right now, my pick to win the 2025 Royal Rumble is John Cena. That's what I'm going with. So I think after this was more celebrities: Seth Green, Macaulay Culkin, yeah, Home Alone, Osei Jackson Jr., that is Ice Cube's son, and Danielle Fishel. Who's that? Bianca Belair, Naomi, and X-Pac were there. Liv Morgan versus Rhea Ripley. I'm glad this is over with. Look, love both women. Love Liv Morgan. Liv Morgan has really taken up her role as a primary female wrestler in WWE. I remember back in 2022 when everybody was so happy to see her win the World Championship after cashing in Money in the Bank. And then literally within weeks, they turned on her. And I felt so bad for her. But I said, man, if they turn her heel, they're gonna see the crowd be won back almost immediately. Now they kept her face. They kept her face throughout all of that for like an extra year and a half. But then they finally turned her heel on Rhea Ripley here. And since she turned heel, she's been phenomenal. The whole Dominic Mysterio, Liv Morgan storyline when she took everything from Rhea, that carried Raw throughout the summer. It was the storyline to watch. It got stale after Liv and Dom got together, and they didn't have much to go off of that. Nowhere else to go from there. But yeah, for the summer, she was one of the best things about wrestling. And I feel like going to 2025, when we move her away from Dominic Mysterio and do other things, she's going to be doing so many other great things. Clearly, they're going to break up Liv and Dom. That's a storyline by itself as well. And I look forward to seeing what she does. Maybe move her to SmackDown. Honestly, if they move Liv to SmackDown, you can give her the championship if you wanted to. Because clearly Charlotte's moving to Raw. Charlotte's moving to Raw. We know that for sure. I'm calling that right now. But Rhea's moving on from Liv and Dom. Because after she beats Liv, gets the championship, she also kicks Dom in the nuts. Tries to hug her, kicks her in the nuts, hits the finisher. And then the American Badass, The Undertaker, rides out on his motorcycle to endorse her. Why? I have no idea. But he rides out on his motorcycle to endorse her. And yeah. Yeah, the American Badass did that. Yeah. I love that the crowd didn't boo Undertaker because Undertaker isn't crazy. Now, Undertaker has his political views, but Taker isn't shoving it in your face, unlike a certain other person. Taker's not going to give you a hard time for having certain opinions. Taker's a cool dude. So Taker can come in to any town and get pops. So him endorsing Rhea Ripley, that was nice. That was a nice shot. Great moment. But yeah, we're ending this storyline between Liv, Rhea Ripley, and then we're going to wrap up Damian Priest and Finn Balor next week. Good. Let's be done with this. Let's just be done with the Judgment Day. How about that? Let's just move on from the Judgment Day, because I'm sick. I'm sick of it. Are y'all sick of it? Because I am. Because I am. Whatever you say, I am. All right, Chad Gable. You know, it's the first one of 2025, so I got to do it right. Let me do that right. I'm proud to be an American and a big Chad Gable fan. Thank you! Yeah, baby. Chad Gable's fighting Pentagon Jr., Penta El Cielo Miedo next week. Oh, that match is going to be great. As soon as Adam Pearce said Luchador, I said, well, that's going to be Penta's debut against Chad Gable? Hell yeah. Oh, that's going to be a great match. That's going to be fun. I was kind of hoping that when does Rey Mysterio fight? When does Rey Mysterio fight New Day? Isn't that next week too, or is that afterwards? Because I was thinking that Penta teams with Rey to fight the New Day, and then Penta turns on Rey Mysterio. Because everybody turns on Rey Mysterio. But nah, they're probably going to have him be a babyface because he's too over. Alright. I'm okay with that. I think after this is when we got Travis Scott and Jey Uso, right? Yeah, Travis Scott came out and the crowd lost their minds. He was carrying some championship on his shoulder. I couldn't tell which one it was. But yeah, there was an awkward moment where he came out, the music stopped, and he just stood there like Beavis, Beavis. Oh, did I do that right, hun? I gotta work on that. I gotta work on my Beavis and Butthead. But yeah, that's what he looked. He looked like, yeah, yo, Beavis. But then Jey Uso's music hits, and the crowd, oh my god, the pop Jey gets, the reception, the reaction he has is next level. He is, to this day, I still believe he's the best, the top babyface. If not in WWE, all of wrestling. The reactions he gets is phenomenal. That's a true babyface right there. So he comes out with Travis Scott. They go to the ring. Great moment. Great reaction. Drew McIntyre and him have a match. And Jey beats Drew McIntyre. So Drew's going to tie into all of this. I think there's layers to what they're doing with Drew, Seth, CM Punk, and other aspects of this entire storyline. I think everything involving Seth, Drew, Punk, they're going to tie that into the Bloodline storyline. Involving Rock and Roman and Solo. I think there's going to be layers of intertwining with different stories and different feuds. And I think Drew is going to be tying that all together. So Jey Uso ends up beating Dre. Yeah. Dr. Dre. He ends up beating Dr. Dre. No, he ends up beating Drew McIntyre. And clearly that's going to piss off Drew, and who knows where that will lead. So that's interesting. Let me see here. I think after that, if I'm not mistaken, the New Day did an interview with Gabriel Iglesias, and they're basically hated. No one likes them. Good. New Day sucks. Roman Reigns and Paul Heyman are walking backstage, and Roman basically says he will be back on the 27th for the celebration of his ceremonial win as the tribal chief, clearly. And I guess that's when Rock turns on Roman, perhaps, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to have to find out. An awesome hype reel for Gunther. Love that. I think, is this the Hulk Hogan segment? Oh my goodness. Listen, because I'm sick and twisted. I am sick and twisted, right? My heart sung today when I watched Hulk Hogan walk out into blue country, Democrat country, one of the most democratic states here in the United States, if not the most democratic blue states. And that crowd ate him up. They booed the living piss out of him. And then Hogan, for some reason, still tried to hype him up. Well, let me tell you something, bro. Boo! I was back in the day, brother. Boo! With Macho Man Randy Savage. Boo! Like, what you booing Macho Man Randy Savage, man? And his old ass was acting like they was cheering him. I was like, Hogan, it ain't working, buddy. It's not working. You might want to wrap this up. Even on the website where I'm reading the notes on, it says notable racist Hulk Hogan. But yeah, the homeboy could barely move, and he's trying to hype the crowd up, and they're just booing him. He tries to get these like small pops. He says Macho Man Randy Savage and Andre the Giant. They're still booing him. How do you get the crowd to hate you so much by just mentioning Macho Man Randy Savage and Andre the Giant that they boo you? Still. God, that was a disaster. But damn, it wasn't amazing. I loved it. Do it again. Go to another blue state, another Democratic state, and bring Hulk Hogan so he can get booed. Now, if Hulk Hogan was to come down here in Texas, they'll probably make him the next president or the next senator down here. And I'm serious. Like, Texas will probably, if Hogan ran for senator, they would make him a senator here in Texas. I'm serious. That's how much I know how much Texas is. I live here. I know damn well if Hogan came here, they would love him. Same thing in Florida. Anywhere else, though? Go to New York? Boo! Don't go to New York. They'll boo the piss out of you. I'm just saying, like, how much do you have to be hated to even get booed for mentioning Macho Man Randy Savage? That's terrible. Oh, and Stephanie McMahon was there. Good to see Stephanie. All right, the main event. Let's get to it. The main event was CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. I thought the match was awesome. I thought the match was coming after a series of, I'm not going to lie, somewhat long-winded commercial breaks. And that's the thing about this. When you have a show this loaded and you treat it like a pay-per-view, I feel like having commercial breaks takes away from it. If it's going to be a pay-per-view type of show with PLE implications to it, no commercials. It should just be a pay-per-view. And I think that would have helped the show, but the commercials took me out of it a little bit. And they were, how many commercials in this match? Was it 1 or 2? Probably 2. One before the match and one during the match. Anyways, I thought Seth and CM Punk had a great match. Seth was acting very heelish, which I like. You know, Seth has this, I won't say unnecessary or what is it? This groundless, baseless hate for CM Punk, whatever you want to call it. His hatred for CM Punk leaked through, and throughout the match, I love seeing him like get in the referee's face, like let me beat up CM Punk, and he used the GTS a lot. He used the GTS a lot to stick it to Punk, and Punk used the curb stomp back on him. But ultimately, Seth's hatred got the best of him because he had, I think, plenty of opportunities to pin CM Punk. And he hit the pedigree on the outside. Table didn't break. And then he hit it again inside the ring. And he couldn't put CM Punk away. He couldn't put him away. And then CM Punk hit Seth with not 1, but 2 go to sleeps and beats him. And the show just ends with CM Punk beating Seth Rollins clean. And so, we all know where this is going. We all know that this is leading down the road to another match between the two, maybe matches between the two, and Seth is turning heel. That's gonna definitely lead him down a path of darkness, of the dark side, and he will go heel. And I think the story will actually advance from there. His obsession with Punk is going to drive him over the edge. And it would be nice if you see Seth interact with Drew McIntyre to tag that back in. That would be nice. And you see Drew trying to influence Seth to turn heel, and Seth follows through. And then they do another match at WrestleMania, and then maybe Seth beats CM Punk there. And then they do one more. Maybe at SummerSlam. Maybe we get some legs out under this, and we give them multiple matches. Screw it. I don't care. Talking about a match at WrestleMania now. Screw that. Like, let's get these guys an actual feud. And while I'm at it, I already mentioned them before. I would love it if Becky Lynch and AJ Lee got involved. And I think they are. I would love for them to get involved. If you had Becky Lynch get involved in this feud, you already know that more than likely Seth and Becky will be the heels, and AJ and Punk will be the baby faces. And I think that would be an awesome feud to do. So instantly, you bring those two in, we have to do a mixed tag match. So that's an extra match for Seth and CM Punk right there. And then, of course, you got the WrestleMania match and then whatever other match they want to do. So there's so much you can do with this. But yeah, we already know that Seth lost. He's going to want to get his revenge on Punk. It's going to drive him over the edge. He's going to go heel, get influenced by Drew McIntyre, and that will lead to maybe 2 or 3 more matches between the two. Maybe even a Hell in a Cell. Something to think about. But yeah, that was it. Like I said before, it was a good episode. I enjoyed it. I just wish it left me with more of a bite. You get what I'm saying? More of a bite to work with. But it is the first episode. They treat it like a main event, a pay-per-view PLE, and so it is what it is. Saturday night's main event is what I was trying to say. Saturday night's main event, pay-per-view PLE. And it came across really well. So we're going to see what the numbers say. But in the meantime, give me your thoughts. Like, what's your grades? What's your scores? How are we feeling about the show? Very curious to know what you guys think. Alright, guys. I think it's a good time to wrap up the Super Chat Championship. I don't see 3 Diglets. I think 3 Diglets has decided to step away to celebrate his birthday. And I think the winner, I'm just going to call it here. Call it early. Well, hold on. How much? Maybe we'll give it a couple more minutes. But I'm just going to call it. I'm going to have his name ready to go. Your new Super Chat champion, without question. With $4,000. A $4,000 donation is going to go to Clyde. A.K.A. Corp CA. Who is walking away with one of the biggest donations I have ever seen. So again, the number to beat is $4,000. I do not see it happening. I'm just being honest with you. I just do not see it happening. So, Corp CA, my man, when would you like to defend the belt if you win? If you're in here. If you're in here. Is he in here? I'm curious to know. Return of the Mac. It is Return of the Mac. Come on, Return of the Mac. Oh my God, you know that I'll be back. Here I go.
I was there. I can guarantee it was not sold out. A lot of empty spots. Tickets were overpriced.
Oh really? Well, that's disappointing. They said it was 17,000. They like to inflate their numbers a lot. That is disappointing. Regardless, look like a big crowd though. Look like a massive big crowd. Return of the Mac. It is Return of the Mac. Come on, Return of the Mac. Oh my God, you know that I'll be back. Here I go.
My personal Punk and Rollins booking until WM41. Rollins wins at SNME, then Punk wins the Rumble and Rollins taking on Gunther for the WHC at 41.
Okay. I'm cool with that too. You can always do that. I think they should be involved for the world title. But then that means John Cena. What does John Cena do? If Punk wins the Rumble, then does John Cena just go after Cody? Something to think about there. Alright, so people are giving me their scores. GameShock said 7 out of 10. Giordano 10 out of 10. Sony Black, B-. I'm cool with that score. Joker from Persona 5 said it was a 9.5 out of 10. Wow. Lauren Biggs, 9 tsunamis out of 10. JJ Bulldog, 8 out of 10. Laidback Libra, 7.5 out of 10. That's where I am. Like, 7.5 out of 10. B. Like, a solid B. That's where I am right now. Solid B. Extreme Sonic gave it a 9 out of 10. SD Kai, 9 out of 10. AB Convos gave it an 8 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. Good show. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, it was a good in-ring product. It was just missing that storyline hook, if you will. If you will. Yo, Corp CA, where you at, my dude? You gotta tell me when you want to defend this belt. I should have asked him. He's probably not gonna be able to make it tonight. All right. What I will do, if Corp CA doesn't respond, I am going to choose for him. If he doesn't respond in the next, let me see, 5 minutes. 5 minutes, we'll find out. Matthew Anktil says they wanted to conclude stories. Well, yeah, they're going to be doing that for the next 2 weeks. They're going to be wrapping up storylines, so that makes sense. The Prototype 619, show us more of a spectacle for the new audience, but still a great show. 7 or 8 out of 10. Yeah, we all agree that it was a good show. It was a good show. So I think we're not. We're all in agreement of that. One second. Let me I need to refresh that. I'm gonna read the comments here from the OBS live chat. I think Hogan still doesn't get it. This is from Shadowstar. Not only he's getting booed because of his political takes, but also fans have not forgotten his infamous 2015 incident. Yeah. We're not gonna bring that up. Let's not bring that up. Jesus Christ almighty. And they keep promoting him too, as if fans are gonna be okay with him, and they never are. They never learned their lesson with the Hulkster, and it's actually kind of sad that they keep promoting him. And look, I grew up loving Hulk Hogan. I was a massive Hulk Hogan fan as a kid. We all were, but not anymore. Not anymore, man. I'm POL. Apparently, it's only ad written on the U.S. broadcast. I did hear that in other countries the ads were not on there. Y'all suck. Fine. We're just greedy punks, I suppose. Booker T, we're coming for you. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. Never gonna forget that. Noel says, bring back the mixed title, the mixed tag team. Oh, the mixed tag challenge. I was like, mixed title? What? Bring back the mixed tag challenge. Charlotte Andrade, Naomi, Jimmy, AJ Lee, and Punk. I'd be for it. I'd be game for it. Lauren Biggs, WOG needs to at least have one title defense once a week to make them not fall into a shuffle. We'll see. We'll see. All right. I don't see Three Diglets here, so we're going to crown him. Ladies and gentlemen, your new and official Super Chat champion, breaking the record with a whopping $4,000, is your tribal chief. Acknowledge him, Corp CA. And I think this is his second, right? Because he won it and then he lost it to Three Diglets, who said, no sir, no sir. So Corp CA is once again the Super Chat champ. That's crazy. I'm pretty sure Three Diglets is celebrating his birthday. He'll probably want to win it back. We'll see where that one goes. But yeah, like Corp CA, dude, thank you so much. I wish you were here to tell me when you want to defend the belt. Return of the Mac. It is Return of the Mac. Come on, Return of the Mac. Oh my God, you know that I'll be back. Here I go.
Oh yeah, I'd have my personalized WM41 poster for CM Punk and Seth Rollins for WHC coming up soon. It's in MCU version. I'll upload it in Discord.
Bro.
Open mouth smile.
Bro, looking forward to it. Looking forward to it. That's gonna be nice. Looking forward to it. Alright, so when do I want him to defend this belt? Should I just have it at the Rumble? What do you guys think? Should I just have both the International Championship and the World Championship at the Rumble, where second place wins the International title and first place wins the World title? What y'all think about that? Would y'all be cool with that? I think we're gonna go with that. Royal Rumble? What y'all think? Royal Rumble? Yeah? Okay. I guess that's what we're doing it. So, for the first time ever, we're gonna have ourselves both championships on the line at the Royal Rumble. And I cannot believe that donation actually hit my screens. I was blown away. Like that was crazy, y'all. $4,000. So, yep, we're gonna go ahead and wrap things up here. I'm gonna go ahead and confirm it. Royal Rumble 2025, Corp CA has conquered his demons once and for all. But
CM Punk wore his XXX All Indiana 2023 jacket tonight.
Oh yeah, he sure did. Good eye on that. Good eye on that. That is true. It's always good to see him wear that XXX. I think we're gonna go ahead and that's gonna do it. Let me save. And I think Corp CA will head into next month as the champ. So we're gonna see how long his reign lasts. There it is. Congratulations, Corp CA. It was a great championship win. One of the biggest donations I have personally ever seen. By the way, happy birthday to 3 Diglets. 3 Diglets, by the way, retained his world title against A and B. Who was it? A and B. It was 3 people, 3 kings, and then one other person. And then he basically completely killed them with those massive donations. And so congratulations to 3 Diglets, and I'm happy that he decided to defend the belt and donate to A&B Combos, because you know what, man, A&B Combos is one of the best channels here on YouTube, and I'm happy that they're getting their love and support. And I love that B was all like, we don't got sharks over here, and then the sharks came swimming. So don't underestimate the sharks in your waters. Okay? That's going to do it, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to go ahead and get out of here. That's going to be the stream. So the next time the Super Chat Championship is on the line will be at the Royal Rumble. So we will see you next month for another Super Chat Championship round. And I'm going to go ahead and close things out. This was a great stream. Thank you. Your name was Tracy Steele. 3 Diglets, and 3 Kings. Wonderful stuff. But there you go. New Super Chat champion. First episode of Raw. Give me your comments about the show, and we're going to go ahead and get out of here. Thank you all so much. What a great night. So as always, take care of yourselves. Do all the YouTube things. Like the video, subscribe, and click that bell to catch all my content when it comes out. Follow me on social media, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and donate using PayPal, Patreon, Cash App, and Venmo. I love you all. And I'll catch you guys next time right here in Alyx's world. The place it is, was, and forever will be a safe space for wrestling fans like you. Awesome stream, guys. I'll catch you next time. Peace. When you're when you're